Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time tuning in. My name is Orlando and on this channel we talk about fragrances. And yes, I haven't made any content for a while, but I am planning to change that now and make some more content more regularly. So today's video is all about summer fragrances, and I've got 5 fragrances here that I'm currently wearing and I am enjoying it. So the weather has gotten a lot warmer now. It's nearly officially summer, so these are, I find, kind of perfect fragrances for summer. I probably will do a series of summer fragrances videos. So this will be the first 5, and I probably will do a few more, doing like 5 fragrances at a time, because I find it easier to just not to talk to about too many fragrances, as there is a lot of stuff to remember. So I just do 5 at a time. So I will try to keep this video as short as I can, and I'm gonna start with the first fragrance. I've also made some notes here just so that I don't forget to say the things I wanted to say. The first fragrance is Carnal Flower by Frederic Malle, and this one, um, it's a tuberose forward fragrance. So to me, this is like the tuberose fragrance on the market, and it's a very kind of natural smelling tuberose, together with some green notes coming from a eucalyptus note that it has in here. But this is also has a lot of the more floral notes, such as jasmine. It also has ylang ylang and coconut. So this is very tropical, in my opinion, and that is why I think this is perfect for summer, because uh, in the heat, the tuberose here kind of blooms, and also the tropical notes in here kind of shine. So definitely more of a summer fragrance, I would say. I have tried it in the colder months, but it doesn't work so well. I mean, I don't really like the smell of it in the colder months. Much prefer it during hot weather. So this is, in my opinion, a summer hot weather fragrance. So with a very good longevity, so this lasts probably all day, and also with a very strong projection. So yeah, this is quite a strong fragrance. It does lean slightly feminine, I would say, but as with all fragrances, it's unisex, so it could be worn by anyone. That is Carnal Flower by Frederic Malle. That's the first fragrance in my list. So this list isn't ranked, it's just fragrances that I enjoy. I'm enjoying it at the moment. The next one is by the House of Jayne, and that's Montabaco Verano. And this one is so this is aromatic and fresh. So it's got an aromatic and fresh opening. Um, the freshness here is almost like a nice cold freshness that comes from a juniper berry note in here. But then, as it dries down, you get um, some warmer notes like sandalwood, tonka bean. I also have the tobacco. Um, but on the background, I get iris or oris as well, even though it's not listed, but I get that. So I get this slightly powdery note here, and there's also some woods in here. I think Ormonde fragrances, at least the ones I've tried, they have this base, or they're built on this base of this woodsy base that has is reminiscent of like pencil shavings. I've noticed that in a few of their fragrances, and this definitely has that. Really, really good. I quite like that DNA, and it's found in a lot of fragrances from this house. And what I find about this fragrance, as well as others that I've tried from this house, is they're very elegant. So if you want a more kind of elegant, more gentleman kind of fragrance, then this one is one to try. Um, this one leans more masculine, I would say, but it's unisex like any fragrance. Longevity is long lasting, but projection is moderate. So that's Montabaco Verano by Ormonde. The next fragrance on my list, I think it's a summer favorite, and that is Vibrato by Sospiro. I think this is very popular fragrance, and for good reason. Um, this smells really fresh because it's got lots of citrus and a ginger note in here, so it's kind of really fresh, like almost like having a cold drink. So it's got this coldness to it too, but then it's blended in with some powdery notes, and it's got some amber as well, so it makes it slightly um, smooth and warm as well. So it's got these nice warmer notes added to it to kind of contrast with the freshness. Otherwise, I think it will be too fresh, too cold kind of thing. But it's still fresh. It remains fresh throughout the wear, but it's blended in with some warmer notes that make it a very interesting and very pleasant fragrance. This is on kind of in the same DNA as Bulgari Tiger. I think there are a lot of fragrances that are inspired by Bulgari Tiger. Bulgari Tiger is a very successful, popular fragrance, and so with fragrances like that, you'll have a lot of inspired by fragrances, and I think this is one of them. And this is again a very strong fragrance. It lasts a very long time, and it projects quite a lot. And in my opinion, this is totally unisex, and that is Sospiro Vibrato. Right, next one. It's one of my current favorite fragrances, and one of my most worn fragrances at the moment, and that is Orphéon by Diptyque. And this one, it's very aromatic. It starts uh, the opening is very aromatic, which I really like, with again a nice cold note coming from juniper berries. So this has got a very strong note of juniper berries. Um, but as it starts to dry down, you get this kind of powdery and the sweetness to the fragrance. I mean, it's not a sweet fragrance per se. It doesn't become too sweet or anything like that, but it has some sweetness here. Uh, I think the sweetness is coming from tonka bean. Um, but what I like about this fragrance is how it contrasts with this kind of ice coldness that it has from the juniper berries. So it's kind of cold and almost metallic, um, but then you have the warmth from and this kind of a sweetness from the tonka bean. It also has a note of cedar wood, so it's slightly woody, and it kind of maintains the aromatic um, quality to it. Very unique fragrance. I have not smelled anything like this. So if you want to smell unique, this is one of those to try. The longevity, I think, is very good. Lasts quite a long time. For projection, is more on the moderate side. So if you don't like fragrances that are very strong, that projects too strong, then this is great for me. This is just brilliant. This is so well balanced and it's fantastic. So that is Orphéon by Diptyque, a totally unisex fragrance. So, last but not least, I have Sunrise on the Red Sand Dunes by Zara. This is the original one, the Eau de Parfum, and this is also the first edition, which came in this white label. I think now the name of the fragrance is just etched on the glass. I think it looks different these days. But this is the first edition they had, even with the name of the perfumer there. Um, Great fragrance. This, when I first got this, I was wearing this non-stop. Last year I was wearing it quite a lot as well. During the summer, I have more than one bottle, by the way. And this is a very good, fresh. Um, it's got lots of citruses here. It also has ginger, and also has kind of a woodsy background. Um, it's really again, this is inspired. I would say inspired by uh, the very popular fragrance from Louis Vuitton called Imagination. I find Imagination to be a bit more clean and smoother. This one is more, it's got more emphasis on the citruses. So this is more citrusy. It's more, it's got a woody background too. So it's got woods in here. And this is slightly sharper than Imagination is. But as it dries down, then you also get it becomes a bit more smoother, but the opening is a lot sharper. So just bear that in mind. For a Zara fragrance, this has got excellent longevity and projection too. I have gotten quite a lot of compliments when I wear this. So this is just like Imagination. I know it's a very nice fragrance that gets people a lot of compliments. This one does too. So this is one to try. I believe this is on the men's side in Zara. So you will find it on the men's department in Zara, but this is totally unisex in my opinion. So that is Sunrise on the Red Sand Dunes by Zara, finishing this list. Um, I hope you guys have enjoyed this list. If you have, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing to my channel. I will very much appreciate that. For now, I'd just like to thank you very much for tuning in today, and also for watching this video today. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.